There's so many costs. If I tell you little, if I have time and tell you cost of governance here, you won't be here. When I came back, when I started, we had about 10 governors' guest house. I said, what is governor going to do with this? I go to work in the morning and go back in the evening. I'll come back. My cook then will cook about food that about 50 people will eat. I said, what is this for? I said, what is this for? He said, Your Excellency, I'm doing it in case if you come back with people. I said, have you ever seen me come back here with anybody? So why are you cooking for the people? Any day people will come here, I will let you know. Cook for only one person. One person. Me. I said, don't do it. You know, I come from Anambra State. There's too many big men. Of course. Like I told them, I said, don't allow any of them to come here. I don't have what it takes to entertain them. So what they do, they phone me, Peter, I want to see you. I come to your house in the evening. So I go to his house, because there he will bring his champagne, eat his fabulous food, and at times when I'm going, they will give me some to take back. Goodbye. But don't go to government house, because government house is not a restaurant. It's not a place to drink champagne. A bottle of champagne. A bottle of champagne today costs about 400,000, 500,000. That is salary of 20 people at 20,000. And you drink it with the public money. No, you can't do that. Take back your country. This country belongs to you. It is your future that they are toying with. You must take it back from them. It is not their country. And you must take it back from them.
Let me start from the last statement that Obi made, which is take back your country. Now, Obi made this statement in 2016 because this program was platform 2016. Now, for those who said that Obi was telling Christians to take back their country during the election, now you can see that Peter Obi didn't start talking to Nigerian youths to take back their country today. This was in 2016. And then, having said that, so how do you take back your country? That is the next question. Now, for you to take back your country, you need to participate in the electoral process. You know, over the years, we have been told politics is a dirty game, and it has made well-meaning Nigerians to leave politics. So many of us don't even care. So many of us are not even concerned. Even when you want to talk about politics, they won't even listen to you. But the truth is that who becomes your leader has a lot of influence on your life. So it is wrong for us to say that politics is a dirty game and then we leave it for people who we can't naturally even allow to lead us in any path, but they become people taking the highest decisions for us. So the best way to take back your country, as Peter Obi said there, is for us to be involved in the electoral process. 2027 is around the corner. Get ready, prepare, not just to vote, but also participate in the electoral process. So having said that, now I'll be doing a kind of series where I'll be comparing Tinubu and Peter Obi, okay, in terms of their economic policies and the way they govern, because Peter Obi was governor. So we'll look at two of them. Now I'll do it in a series so that the videos will not be that long. So this is just the first one that I'll be doing. Now Peter Obi spoke here about cutting cost of governance. The truth of the matter is that one of the major problems that Nigeria has in terms of economy is because of high cost of governance. This is because most of our leaders, or most of those who are in government, be it governors and then presidents, especially executive, even the legislators, now they see themselves as kings, okay, and then they have arrived to eat. And that is a very wrong mentality. Okay, you know, you see someone dreaming to be president all his life. So the person becomes president. The first thing that he did was to start buying exotic cars. Okay, so because for the person, he has arrived, he has come, he's a king, and he must be treated as kings. So they don't even see themselves as servants. And that is where the problem is. So when you are telling them cutting down cost of governance, it's like, are you trying to tell me to cut down cost of royalty? They see themselves as royalty. So they don't see themselves as elected political leaders who serve the people. No, they see themselves as royalties, as people who should be treated, as kings, and then everybody should be their subject. And that is where, if you are telling such a person to cut down cost of governance, he won't even understand. In fact, he will be seeing you as, what are you saying? So, but that is why we are pushing for someone like Peter Obi to come and demonstrate it for everybody to see, as he did in Anambra State. So, having said that, let me just look at a little comparison. I call it little because I'll be going into bigger ones from other videos I'll be doing, but this one is just very little, very, very little, so that we can see their mindset. We can see, what they actually call budget and what they are spending our money on. So let me just show you a little of it. So this thing I'm showing you now is actually in the Aso Rock. That is a state house. That is the president's of residential place. Okay, so his residence, not a ministry. This is just in the office of the president. Now, they have books and library equipment. Now, they buy library equipment every year. 2023 is 25 million. Now, I don't have figure for 2024. I don't like giving figures of what I don't have. So I skipped 2024. But two of us know that they budgeted this in 2024. It's just that I can't lay my hands on it. So 2023, they have 25 million. 2025, they have 18 million. For what now? Library equipment. So the next one you have here is sporting and gaming equipment. For 2023, they have 34 million to buy gaming and sporting equipment. For 2025, they are buying 30 million. Yes, for Tinubu to be doing exercise. Okay, and every year they are buying equipment every year. To this year's own is 13 million worth of equipment. Then we have wildlife conservation. Now, I don't have any figure for 2023, but for 2025, Aso Rock is spending 126 million for wildlife conservation. Whatever they are doing there, I don't know, but that is what is in the budget. Then you have acquisition of software, you have 237 million for 2023. Then you have 528 million for 2025. $500 million for software. Not subscription buying, the acquisition, they are buying. So every year they are buying software. Yes, that is what they do. That is what is in the budget. Then you also have monitoring and evaluation. We have 36 million for 2023. We have 25 million for 2025. The name there as it is monitoring and evaluation. What they are monitoring, what they are evaluating is not there. Maybe they are monitoring spirit, and they are using 25 million to do the monitoring spirit. That is what is in the budget. So in comparison, I just wanted you to see, just imagine Peter Obi, that you have wildlife conservation, 126 million in his office, in his residence, and then you have just outside Abuja there, or just within Abuja, you have out of school children. You tell me Peter Obi will just allow this kind of budget. It appears small, but I just wanted you to see the mentality of Peter Obi. So if he could just be going to those big men not to drink champagne so that he doesn't spend on the food, do you think that man will allow this budget, even though he may think it's small? He wouldn't. He will tell you, where is the wildlife? He will tell you what software we're acquiring or for what. And these things are necessary because Nigeria needs such prudence in management of our resources so that it can be better for us. And that is why I call on every obedient and every well-meaning Nigerian. Let us work hard. Let us see in every capacity, in any capacity that we can, so that come 2027, we see how God will help us and make Peter Obi our president. And remember, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It will not be easy, but guess what? It is possible, because a new Nigeria is possible. Thank you so much, and God bless you.